Welcome to the Devil's Joint, everyone. Today we have a little something different, non-hockey related. So sit back, stay tuned. This is pretty important shit. For the most part, from what I know, most people have the need for what I'm going to be talking about. Everybody knows someone, or not everybody has someone directly tied to them that is at risk of an overdose. But if you do, this is very important. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Hello. I'm JJ. This is the Devil's Joint. This is not a hockey video. Unfortunately, this isn't the happiest of subjects, but it's something that needs to be talked about. About a year ago, a little over a year ago, my family and I lost someone very close to us. Personally, there's been many people in my life who have gone the route of drugs and have passed away. They didn't have the availability of Narcan or naloxone wasn't there for most of those people. Rest in peace to all of them. I'm not going to name all of them. But I made a video last year around this time, a little earlier in April of 2023, showing people how to use these Narcan kits. So I'm going to show you how they come. I'm even going to open one and not use it on myself. I don't need to do that, but I'll show you. So let's start off with what it looks like. I'm going to pull up a picture right here. So what you're looking at here is basically the kit. If you open the bag, you'll see there's gloves. There's 2 nasal sprays. One of them I flipped over so you could see the back there. There comes a pamphlet. What is naloxone? I'll open that up in just a few minutes. And of course, I had to look in, even though it's right next to me. You saw me lean over there. A face shield in case you're around someone who has fentanyl, which could be cut with xylazine, which is a horse tranquilizer, I believe. That's starting to come in. That's why the people, if you see in like Kensington, Philadelphia, they walk like zombies. Like it's not like heroin, not even like fentanyl. It's just you become a zombie. People can pickpocket people, and they don't even know. They're standing in the middle of the street. It's sad, very sad to see. I've seen it in person. It's horrible. So, if you need Narcan, where do you get it? Right? That's the first question I think I should answer. Well, you can go to any emergency room. You can go to any hospital. There are some, clinics of certain kinds of clinics that are all over the country. So no matter where you are, but in the New York, New Jersey area, there's a lot of them, especially in the city. I'm in New York. I'm not in the city now, but in New York City, there's places everywhere. And what you'll get is this is 2 single doses nasal spray. It used to be a shot and a nasal thing. Now it's just nasal. So as you can see, it's a box. This is the box. It has directions on the back. So I'm not going to open this box because I already opened one to do this with. So we're going to get into that. Then, of course, it comes with the... Well, let me use this one. It comes with the like a bag with a hook, so you could maybe hang it behind something. If you don't want people to see it and you have it in your house, something like that, you can hang it behind a framed photo or something like that. Of course, when I decide to make a video, 400 people are outside talking. Okay, so let's get into it. So that's the bag you get. So you open the bag. Let's say you have someone. Oh, actually, let me just show you what's going on here first. Okay. So the pamphlet, what is naloxone? It kind of pops out into a poster thing. Does it open twice? No. So it's got Spanish, English, obviously. It's got a bunch of numbers on it that can be called if necessary. But for the most part, it shows you overdose response steps is what they call it. So basically, first thing you do is call 911, because when you use these things, they are just a time killer, really, to get someone to the hospital when you use this. It's not the be all end all. Okay, they're good. Bye bye. It's call 911, dispense, wait for the ambulance to show up. So, of course, the rescue breathing face shield twee. It's got some sort of QR code. I'm not sure what. 2 quick breaths, then 1 every 5 seconds. It's a one-way barrier, so you can't inhale anything that might have been. Let's say someone, like, rest in peace, our friend Brian, who passed away. He sniffed fentanyl. So if he sniffs that, it went up his nose, down his throat, right? So you could inhale it through his mucus if you try to give CPR or anything like that. That's what these are for. You don't want to be inhaling something that just potentially killed the person that you're trying to save. Then, of course, you take the Narcan. Remember, 911, make sure the 911's on the way first. Obviously, it's easy to unwrap, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Let's see. I've actually never looked at this. Just another set of directions. You can never say that they don't tell you how to use these things. There's directions everywhere. It's very easy. I mean, so this is what you do. Call 911. I got an overdose. Address. Boom. Pull this out. It's a nasal spray. Should I do it? I don't know. It's ready to use. So the red part right there is a push. See that? That's one. So that's one. Now, sometimes it doesn't work with one. That's why each box comes with 2. God, I don't even want that stuff in front of my face. Yeah, so I'm not going to open this one, but obviously that's how easy it is. You put it up the right nostril first, use it. If it doesn't help right away, you use a second dose. And, if you go to a hospital, wherever you get this stuff from, they'll give you multiple boxes of them. And like I said, and then they'll give you this. So like I did, I opened the box. Of course, the gloves are in here. Comes with face shield. This is used, garbage, of course, but there's usually 2. So you got 2 of these. And then you have the pamphlet with all the directions as necessary, but you just pull it out and put it up someone's nose and spray it. That's it. It's simple as that. Goes into the membranes, does its job, revives someone, gets them back to breathing normally. And after that, hopefully you've saved a life. These are very important. Very important. If you have someone that even takes pain medications that are opiates, which all of them are for the most part that are narcotic. Um, Even for that, they could overdose. A celebrity example is Tom Petty. He was taking fentanyl, using fentanyl patches for pain. He wasn't a drug abuser, but he died of an overdose. They didn't have Narcan on hand. I'm not saying they didn't have Narcan on hand. I don't know exactly what happened, but if someone was around and saw it happening and they had this, he would still be here with us today. Um, but I'm pretty sure it happened in private, so rest in peace to Tom Petty, of course. Um, anyway, overdose rescue kit with naloxone, says it on thing. Like I said, it has the hook thing. You can hang it. I got. Well, I have one hanging on the wall in here. I'm looking at the wrong camera again, and so this is to hook. You put it in your car. But the hook thing on here is cool because you could just hide it on the wall behind something, and it could always be in reach without people seeing it. Like if you have guests over or whatnot. So if you have a child who has an addiction problem or something, this is very important to have on hand. It's not 2005 anymore. This stuff is killing people at a much higher rate than it ever has. And I'm pretty sure it's designed to do that. So, I mean, if if the fentanyl's being pushed in, then they're adding the xylazine, just zombifying everyone. Not really doing anything about it. I mean, what I suggest is honestly a marijuana maintenance kind of deal. What I suggest to for anyone who's coming off. I think I'm pro marijuana. Obviously, has many positive attributes. Anyway, a lot of people have been lost because these weren't on hand, and it hurts to even think about all the times that just this little thing, and someone else could be here with us today that isn't. If this was there, something that could almost fit into the fifth pocket of your Levi, or the Levi 500. I forgot what the Levi's jeans are called. They had a name. Regular pair of denim jeans. You can stick that right in your little fifth pocket, but that's not the point. The point is, it's not hard to have on you and have it hidden, but also have it readily available, almost like having an EpiPen. If your child is allergic to peanut butter, you have an EpiPen, or peanuts. I would assume, I don't have a child that's allergic to peanuts, but I would assume you would have an EpiPen available at all times, because of how prevalent peanuts are in everything or everywhere, right? This is the same thing if you have someone in your family or a child who has a opiate addiction or takes pain medication, even if they don't. It's not an addict. I mean, they're probably physically addicted, but if they're not a drug addict, they still could end up with an overdose, and you never know. So this is the best thing to have. This is obviously what you get in New York. I'm not exactly sure what this stuff looks like from New Jersey, or any other state for that matter, but everything inside of it is the same. The Narcan is the same, and that's all that matters. So if you use that properly, you will save the life of someone, and that person will be grateful to you for the rest of the life that you saved. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful to someone, somewhere. If it helped one person, I've done my job. Thank you very much. Have a good Monday, everyone. Bye-bye.